but Donald Trump might get arrested today.
Oh shit!
Chromeboys activate.
We're a trusted news source for a lot of people.
Probably the most trusted.
Yeah, and I mean there's a bit of responsibility there because there's a lot of people who get their news exclusively from the Chromeboys. And I also saw a headline and needed no further research.
Yeah.
So I think it's and I've actually basically followed this story exclusively with no outside contact from Trump's Truth Social posts.
That's I mean, you know they say if you
from
want
the source,
from the mouth of the horse.
Right. I mean, as a journalist, you kind of want to be getting, sources.
Yeah, I don't want to hear some other journalist's thoughts.
Yeah. So my understanding of the situation is the deep state and noted homosexual Ron DeSantis are colluding to take down Trump. Broad strokes. I think that's what's happening.
That checks out.
Yeah.
For what?
I think it's like something to do with the Stormy Daniels situation.
What?
Because basically the information I have was Trump truthed that he truthed that he was going to get arrested today. And it's something to do with that, you remember that Michael Cohen dude, his slimy lawyer who Trump owned by not paying him, or he paid him with a signed baseball or some shit like that.
I mean, I literally don't understand how you could hate a guy like that. It's almost unfathomable to me.
Yeah, there was some story where he owed this guy $300,000 and he tried to pay him off with a baseball signed by Hank Aaron or something like that.
How? Look, I know he said some wild stuff, guys.
Yeah.
I know he tried to literally ban Muslim people from the country. But my God, is he the funniest dude of all time?
Well, okay, so he posted a thing that was sort of I'm going to get arrested today, and patriots got to show up for this.
Of course.
Which, as a side note, if you want people to protest because you're getting arrested, maybe send a tweet to your 90 million faithful followers on Twitter.
Yeah. He's not banned anymore, right?
No.
Throw a tweet out there.
Yeah, he's just trying to promote truth.
Well, because I do kind of firmly believe that he actually didn't mean to incite January 6th.
I don't think so, no.
I actually, based on everything I've seen him say during that, where he was hey, actually don't do this.
Well, and it's politically disastrous for him.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a good move. I don't think he actually...
all the stuff about it being a coup, if those people were still occupying, the Senate or whatever, it's not like they'd actually be in control of the country, you could still have all the bumpkins there. And, they wouldn't be in charge of anything.
They're trying to get a look at Pelosi's feet.
That'd be so funny if they were just operating Congress and all those people were still there.
There's no furniture left. Everyone's stolen everything.
Yeah.
But I actually don't believe that he wanted that to happen. And
no, I don't think there was a plan to take over the government from that.
I do think the story about him trying to escape the fucking limo is really funny. Where they had to put the child locks on in the back seat because he was trying to get out.
Yeah,
I think that's so funny. But what
was he trying to do to get out and lead his followers?
I don't know. I think
fascism.
I think if I was in that position, I wouldn't really want to sit back and let that spiral out of my control either.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be pushed away and sent off. I would want to be okay, well, hold on.
He had to be there and tell everybody to stand back and stand by.
Yeah.
Which is not solved anything.
By the way, people were oh, he had them ready to go. He told them to stand back and stand by. No, man, that's just a cool thing to tell your fans to do.
Yeah,
that's just sick.
If you want a way to tell your people to go home, that still is cool and operator
Yeah, stand back and stand by. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, because then your people can tactically go home.
Yeah, that's just the guy who knows his audience better than anyone.
Yeah,
just like the McDonald's menu, he knows it better than you.
Yeah,
that's just a guy.
Operator, you got to stand back and stand by. It's all right, sir, I'll go home and watch Law and Order until I hear from you.
That sounds cool because when you deal with those QAnon people, you have to communicate them in sentences that would sound cool over a shitty operator mic, stand back and stand by.
Yeah, exactly.
Roger, 10-4.
Yeah, we go one, we go all.
Going dark. Yeah.
But okay, this recent one though, he tweeted out he's gonna get arrested today, and it's some like misdemeanor or something, like for bribing Stormy Daniels or whatever. But then fucking gay Ron comes out and is sort of like being like, oh yeah, it's bad Trump's getting arrested, but like I wouldn't know anything about paying hush money to a porn star.
Shut up, Ron.
That was actually a recording.
You just played that clip. Our producer Josh.
Yeah, that is what he sounds like.
Just played that clip.
But then Trump shoots back like, Ron DeSanctimonious is like a traitor, and one day he'll find out what it's like to be accused by a woman. Then in brackets, or by a man.
Oh my God. Holy sharpshooter. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, fucking gay Ron has no idea what he's getting in for here.
Why would you ever tussle with that warthog?
Or by a man.
Look, Ronnie's got a lot of people accusing him of things. Mostly guys.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
just saying, there's guys.
He's gay. He's gay, folks.
Oh, he just like Air Jordan.
Yeah, Ron DeSantis was trying to do some good WNBA style fundamentals and shit. Yeah. And Trump just like
fucking from half court
steps on his face as he's flying over it. Glass shatters.
Yeah, he broke the backboard with that one. Poor man. Every once in a while he drops like the funniest fucking tweet. Or because he knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah,
he knows what he's fucking doing.
Like because he's still going with Ron DeSanctimonious, like public, but he's slowly putting gay Ron into the minds of the faithful.
Because it was his fans who named him Faggot Ron, right?
Yeah.
So he knows what they think about him.
Yeah.
So I think that's like his way of being like, look, I'm not gonna say the word. I won't say it.
But we all know what I'm talking about.
We know he's gay. We know.
And that's fine.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But
it does matter.
Well, in other DeSanctimonious news, there's some news story came out that because he's like going around and starting to meet like voters in Idaho.
Yeah.
But I guess he's kind of like a weird fucking dude who like eats really weird. Like he
Ron
like
DeSantis?
Yeah, like he like gobbles his food down like a hungry dog. And apparently like he eats like pudding like little fucking puddings.
Little cups?
Yeah, he like eats those with his fingers.
That's actually so weird.
Yeah, like you can eat it, but if you don't have a spoon, by just like squeezing it up.
Squeeze it and slurp it.
Yeah, but apparently he's eating it with 3 fingers.
That's like info like voters need to know.
I'm guessing it's like genuinely a concern among his staff about how weird he eats.
Well, that is really strange. Like that's the kind of shit. I don't care what his stance on fucking global warming is. I don't care about that. I need to know that kind of shit. That's what's gonna not that I'm a voter anyway, but like that's what would matter to me.
Right, that he eats weird.
Yeah.
And is gay.
And he has gay voice. And look, I'm not saying his accusers, I'm just saying there might be guys.
Let me see if I can find
a lot of guys.
Here. I think I liked it. Could be a man.
That's so funny. God, James Cage White looking cool.
We'll take a shower. Yeah, his divorce arc has been I mean, sad for him, but great for people who like looking at his posts.
Yeah, he's another great poster. He's a extremely skilled poster.
Like, yeah, it'll be like, oh man, like I believe in fate, and like it is my fate for my son to be raised by another man. Like, I will buy Steam game to kill the pain.
My favorite tweet of his ever is when his like I guess his ex-wife and her dad didn't want him to be involved in choosing his baby's name. So I think they named the baby like Kevin or something. Yeah. And he posted a tweet holding his baby, which was and said something like, "Extremely disappointed my son will have to live forever with this stupid name."
Yeah, he rules. He's so funny.
Like posting your own son.
Where's he from? Is he like a Hong Kong guy or Taiwan or something like that?
I think he's Chinese.
Just like full on Chinese?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I believe, like Hong Kong or something.
He rules.
I'm sorry, we didn't mean to. Thai what?
Yeah, that offshore China.
It's like Hawaii.
Yeah.
Being part of the U and Alaska,
Yeah.
Which
I can see why. I can see why the Chinese want Taiwan.
Yeah,
It's been theirs for a long time.
you got a lot of cool stuff there.
Yeah, a lot of microchips and stuff.
Yeah, that's one thing China needs more of is microchips.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's just give the as a news source. Let's give our audience the source.
Yeah.
So this is Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Okay. New Florida Gov Ron DeSantis mocks Trump in his first response to likely indictment in New York. Look, I don't know what goes into paying hush money to a porn star to secure silence over some type of alleged affair. I can't speak to that.
Oh, shut up. He's literally like, couldn't be me.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And then Donald John Trump. Ron DeSantis will probably find out about false accusations and fake stories sometime in the future as he gets older, wiser, and better known. When he's unfairly and illegally attacked by a woman, even classmates that are underage, or possibly a man, I'm sure he will want to fight these misfits just like I do.
Wow, that's like a masterful tweet. The fact that, first couple lines, he's saying that Ron's just not as powerful as him yet.
Right.
He's
so
like,
he's not worth these false allegations.
He's like, he'll deal with this when he's older and wiser. And better. Like, I'm just dealing with shit that's above him right now.
I forgot that he'd also dropped in the insinuation that Ron was fucking high school girls when he was a teacher too.
that god damn, that's like, that tweet is like watching a fucking guy with a fucking like bomb vest walk onto a train.
Yeah.
Like,
and he's put that Ron DeSantis is gay and a pedophile in everyone's mind.
And he didn't say anything.
No.
He didn't say any of that. Or possibly a man. God, that is so good. No, like I mean, when it comes to online, Trump is like he's like a Clint Eastwood character.
Yeah.
Just fucking bang, 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 bang. Sharp shooter.
I wish he would just come back on Twitter, but truth is social too. I mean, it comes back via screenshots.
Yeah.
Which is how I follow it, so I can inform the boys out there about what's going on in the world.
That's so goddamn funny.
Get all the important.
That's such a good response. God, my eyes are like. Oh my god!
But yeah, apparently he might get. Yeah, fucking hashtag Arrestmas is
shut
trending.
Up. Damn, is this okay?
But he's gonna get like arrested, and then he'll go to court, and like nothing will happen.
No, so what? Like, why is she's suing him? He's going to jail for bribery?
I have no idea. It's something to do, apparently. Like, my knowledge about it is those two tweets.
Yeah. Okay. Because they had consensual sex, right? Him and Stormy Daniels?
But I think he paid her to not say anything, which I don't know why that would be illegal.
Celebrities do that all
per
the time,
se.
don't they?
Like, I don't know if that's a crime.
Well, you can just, like, NDAs exist for exactly that reason.
Yeah.
You'd be like, okay, well, we don't talk
And I mean,
this.
like, it's not like at this point, it's like everybody knows that Trump was banging porn stars and Miss Americas and stuff like that, right?
We assumed
like,
he was living like a bulldog.
Yeah. So like I don't think it's a crime to like pay somebody hush money for like a non-criminal action.
I don't think that's illegal. I'm pretty sure celebrities do that all the time.
Yeah, but I think it's something to do because like there was that lawyer guy who he like fucked over.
Yeah.
Or the lawyer played himself, more likely.
Yeah. When you're in the bullpen like that,
yeah,
you got to be. I think Trump is the kind of guy who will like walk all over you unless you show him that you're also a being of great power.
Yeah,
you know,
Hundy P.
That's why he would do great on this podcast.
Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe after in 2028.
Yeah.
When he retires from the presidency, he can come and join us on the
God,
third mic.
As a permanent third mic on a retarded Canadian podcast.
Hello again, boys.
Hello, guys. We're back.
Yeah, we could fly down and just live at Mar-a-Lago with him.
Man, that would rock.
his butler / podcasting host.
Look, guys, I built the new studio in here. It's great.
Yeah, it's just a replica of the Joe Rogan studio.
We could smoke cigars in there. He's like, okay, today, fellas, we're going to react to TikToks with Trump.
Oh, man. I've actually, now that they're finally talking about banning TikTok, I'm like just getting into TikTok.
Oh, yeah?
And this was one of my big questions, actually, for this episode. And it's kind of like always been a thing on the internet.
Yeah.
Because like I'm an old head. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, you're an OG.
Like, I've been watching internet videos since like... Maybe there was like Usenet videos prior to me watching, but like I was watching internet videos before you could even put an internet on, like a video on the internet, like Flash animations and shit. That. And it's always kind of been a question since video like came up. Yeah, it's like, is this person like a genius comedian doing an act, or are they genuinely retarded?
Oh yeah, well, that was the great debate about Chris Chan for a while.
Yeah,
was like, is this legit?
But just watching these like particularly Zoomer like cooking and eating TikTok is what I've been getting into, and it's just like, okay, our Zoomers, because they've spent like their whole life like in front of the social media gazing eye of Sauron, and they've kind of like mastered this like sort of ironic, like pretending to be stupid to generate traffic, or are they just like legitimately retarded?
I mean, as a Zoomer, I think they are retarded.
Because like the one that really, there's two. Because I think last week I was talking about the butter dog, the guy who eats like 9 pounds of raw meat a week.
Butter guys.
And like, he's like works out constantly and eats like pounds of raw meat every day, but he's skinny like a rail, and he seems to be turning yellow. So it's like, I feel like he has a horrific tapeworm in his ass,
or it's that.
And I'm really looking forward to seeing how this works out for science.
Are you familiar with that 80s band, The Vapors?
No.
They had a song called "Turning Japanese."
Oh, I think I've heard that song.
Might be what's going on.
Maybe, yeah. All that butter's turning him Japanese.
I was listening to that song kind of loudly the other day, ordering at Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend was like, you should probably turn this down, like when you're in a drive-through staffed exclusively by like Chinese people. Probably shouldn't be listening to music about a guy race swapping.
Is that what that song's about? Just literally becoming a Japanese
I think
guy?
the song is about a guy who gets like, he develops a crush on like a Japanese woman so bad that he himself becomes Japanese.
Damn, that's like the Ollie London story, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, we've all been there, fellas.
Yeah.
We've all wished we could look like Naruto.
But maybe that is what's happening to Butter Dog. But the one that really like stuck in my head, and I was like, okay, are these people geniuses or fools? Yeah. Was this chick?
Okay, solved it already. And we know.
She put like dry spaghetti in a blender.
Okay.
And blended it into dust. And then like dumps it out and like cracks an egg into it and like rolls it into dough. And she's all like, and then you can just turn it into fresh spaghetti or like fresh pasta that you can cut in any shape. What? And her boyfriend's in the background being like, whoa, babe. Like, that's so cool.
No, I think that's genuine.
And she just like turns the pasta into like fresh made pasta. But like, it'd literally just be easier to start from flour than grinding your pasta into dust. You know?
I'm pretty sure that's
like,
genuine.
Is she like a genius? And this is like a surreal exploration of, or is she just like out to lunch?
That sounds out to lunch to me.
Yeah.
Because usually, like, well, most Zoomers are like unfamiliar with Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
Like, they're not really. If they're doing that kind of shit, they just do it because it's like. I wish I could just be unironic.
Yeah.
I'm so envious of guys like Chris Chan or like King Cobra.
Yeah.
Guys who are just like, yeah, I'm a wizard. It's like, sick, dude.
Yeah, I do magic.
No pretenses. guys like Cobra who are just like, yeah, like I mean, straight up, dude, don't fuck with me. I know dark magic.
Is he a wizard?
Oh yeah,
I didn't actually know that.
Oh, he's a wizard. He's a cowboy. He's a genius electric guitar player.
I mean, he's a master chef. I know that much.
Excellent chef. He's a wand maker.
Oh, cool.
That's where he makes his. That's his meat and potatoes. He sells wands.
I didn't actually realize. I'm gonna have to do a bigger, more of a lore dive on him.
He's sick. He lives in his like shitty apartment collecting disability.
Yeah. Until his wand really take off.
Well, he makes the wands like indoors. He like spray paints them and shit. So it's just like, I imagine his apartment smells insane. He's been evicted from like 3 places because he doesn't want to stop smoking inside.
They can relate to that.
Yeah, and they're like, please stop spraying like spray paint in the apartments. That's like everyone. Your neighbors can smell it. It's like bad, and he's just so cool. He doesn't want to.
That rocks.
Yeah, but like I am jealous of guys like that who are just like, yeah, I guess that's just autism, but like that's sick because I can't do anything without being like, this is fucking gay.
Yeah, or being like, yeah,
like even
self-aware.
Yeah, like this week I've been like,
what's the current? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just like, this week I've been getting like back into Elden Ring, and like as much fun as I have,
yeah,
every minute I'm like, this is so gay that I'm like into this.
I mean, that's cool.
It's really cool.
It's a great
But I'm
game.
I did like a wizard character.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool. I got all these cool spells. And I heard myself having those thoughts, and I was like, God, shut up. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, my gaming disorder is kicked back in.
Nice.
It is March, so I'm due.
Season.
Yeah.
Season of the Witch.
Got Hitman 3, which is pretty sick, pretty
nice.
badass. I'm tactically taking out bad guys.
That's literally us character.
It is. I mean, the people listening to this might be watching it over me playing the Hitman cinematics.
Nice.
Because they're all just like, you're the only one who can do this file. Like, he's the most dangerous assassin of all time.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of our listeners will relate to that.
Because you guys know, like, when you walk into a room, you immediately take in, you got that what do they call that? Situational awareness, but there's like a term for it. It's like sit.
In the new one they give you have like sit rep.
Sit rep. Yeah. We all have that.
Yeah. Yeah, like that detective vision that they give you in the new one.
Yeah. Or you watch an interview with like Navy SEALs and they're like, I heard a story that was crazy where this guy like he was like a veteran who avoided being like shot in a home invasion because when he pulled into his driveway, he noticed like the way the cars on his street were oriented was like abnormal. So it's like, I'm not going in the house. Okay. Which seems like it doesn't work 98% of the time.
Yeah.
And then like this one time he didn't go in.
Yeah.
And he pulled like the gun out of his car that he obviously keeps in there.
Of course. Keep that fang on me.
Yeah, and then he like shot the fucking...
So there was a home...
There were home invaders
who just like parked weirdly in front of his house?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I could tell just from the way my block was set up.
Okay.
And something was wrong.
Is that a normal type of home invasion where they like go in and wait for you to come to
I don't think so.
kill you?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think what that was a guy he didn't want to tell the full story, which is that someone was just in his house waiting to kill him.
Yeah.
He had enemies.
Yeah, that he deserved and brought on himself.
I've never known a veteran to do anything completely insane.
Yeah. No, they're the best among us.
Yeah. But yeah, Hitman's cool, dude. I know when I walk into a crowded space, immediately I'm taking in potential threats.
Yeah, I'm hitting that detective vision button in my head, seeing objects of interest that I can use in a self-defense scenario.
It's so the line between doing that and thinking you're being gang stalked are so thin.
Yeah.
Like I love those videos of people like just going up to random people being like, "I've seen you 4 times today." Yeah, Who sent you? Who sent you? Like, what, dude? What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. I just have to go to these stores.
Yeah, getting gang stalked is one of the best type of like crazy to be.
Yeah,
you know?
You see a helicopter and you assume it's for you. Yeah. You're like, oh, there they are again.
Yeah, Hitman's pretty sick though. And the third one they bundled like it has like Hitman 1 and 2 in it.
Oh, nice.
So they kind of just merged all 3 together.
Sick.
Into like a kind of shockingly bad UI. Like it's a weird thing, but like the menu UI is just like awful.
Oh.
But like the missions are pretty good. So it's like, it's all right. That's like the more important thing.
I used to have a Windows 8 laptop.
Yeah.
It was fucking awful.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know why it bugs me so much, but it's got like a banner at the top that's kind of got like the various selections.
Yeah.
But it's like bigger than the screen, so you have to like scroll it.
Oh, yeah.
And there's
that's
like
annoying.
all this like content that I think is like Epic Game Store exclusive.
Oh.
So it's like there, and as an autismo, I'm like, I want to get all of it, but I can't because I'm not on Epic Games.
Oh man.
But it's pretty cool though.
Hitman is extremely chrome pilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people will probably either put this over me being dreadful at Rocket League despite 1,000 hours played, or me being excellent at Hitman.
An absolute methodic, ice cold killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
we'll
don't
see.
look, fellas. When I play Hitman, I do not wear the silly costumes. Okay, there's nothing funny.
No.
About
Silent assassin suit only. Actually, no, that's not my move. Is like I try and kill a bunch of people, but like discreetly. and I don't like some of the like AI is kind of busted, so it seems to be quite effective if like your target's on like one side of the door. You can like see through walls and shit.
Yeah.
You just like aim right at their head, open the door, shoot them quickly in the head, and just close the door. And the guards can't figure it out. And just walk the fuck out of there.
I love that old Sam Hyde video where he was like, it's called like a game ? Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's playing the like, I think like Hitman Absolution or something. And he's like, welcome back to the sneakiest, most operator coded stealth game of all time. This game, you play a tactical assassin, and then it cuts to him with like a machine gun, like mowing down a crowd of people, and he's like, I'm your god. I am God.
Yeah. Yeah, like I think I've played like basically every Hitman other than the very first one.
Yeah.
I think I actually own like 2 copies of basically every one.
Nice.
But I always try and be all sneaky.
Yeah.
But then it's like I get frustrated and just blow my way through everything.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah.
You're still, because no matter what you do, they're still like, he's the best assassin we have.
Yeah. Any which way you get Diana Burnwood being like, nice work, 47. You are such a handsome boy and a good operator.
That's all the fella needs.
Yeah.
Is to be called a handsome boy.
Yeah, you're the handsomest operator the agency has, 47.
We need more games that just call you the player handsome.
Yeah.
You look handsome. Thank you.
It's tight, though. I feel like it's like the last stealth game standing, too. It's like Metal Gear Solid, dead. Splinter Cell, dead.
Yeah.
Thief, long dead.
Yeah.
Arcane, like, their games are kind of stealth, but they're more like having magical powers now.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not really any.
Not much. Like, at least all the franchises are kind of dead, other than Hitman.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some guy right now who's like, I can think of at least 12 indie games that are extremely stealth focused.
Yeah.
Incredible. They're masterpieces.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some of them. There's one called Invisible Ink that's like pretty fun.
Oh, nice.
It's from like 7 years ago or something. It's kind of like stealth XCOM.
Yeah.
Where like you move your spies around.
sick.
It's pretty
Sounds
fun,
cool.
but
Just
all the
play-
big ones are dead.
Play the Spy in Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, I mean that's that's stealth gameplay.
You know what fucking bugs me? This is kind of completely off topic. I fucking hate scrolling through YouTube and seeing like seeing a video titled like some shit I've never heard of is the best thing you've never heard of.
But do you click on those?
No.
Oh,
Because I'm like,
somebody must though.
Oh, they did have like 1.5 million views.
Yeah.
And then, because what it does is the guys watch that video, and then they go to their group of annoying friends, and they're like, "Have you guys heard of insert fucking whatever?"
Have you guys heard of fucking Avengers Endgame?
Have you guys seen Mike Myers' 2003 Cat in the Hat film?
Just sick.
I'm a unabashed, enormous fan of 2003's Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
Cinematographer Emmanuel Lubetsky.
It actually looks. Did he actually do that?
Yeah.
Okay. It looks
Yeah.
really cool.
It has a cool look to it.
Yeah, it's kind of
And
like.
it's like unbelievably funny.
Yeah.
That movie it still cracks me up. Like when he comes into the house for the first time and he sees the picture they have of their like hot mom and his hat gets hard. It's like doing, and then he steals the picture and like tucks it into his like fur. It's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of that's what I was hoping Barbie would kind of be like.
I wish.
Like having that sort of like super like oversaturated bright aesthetic.
Yeah, it looks cool as hell.
But now I don't know. But.
And then the goldfish is like he's like, stop having fun. And then Mike Myers is like, you gonna listen to this guy? He eats where he pees.
Like I watched Speed Racer not so long ago, and I feel like it's got a kind of similar thing where it's like super bright.
Yeah.
But a lot of movies now have like I watched because I'm just watching like shitty fucking movies. But I watched this one like what's it called, like The Inheritance or The Estate or something. It's like new. It's like Toni Collette and Anna Faris and David Duchovny.
Yeah.
Shirley MacLaine and like it's all these like cousins trying to get their like aunts, like Will when she dies. And it's like okay. Like I guess I like Anna Faris and Toni Collette.
Yeah.
I found them both like not really funny at all in it. But David Duchovny was pretty funny.
Hell yeah.
But the thing that really bugged me, it's like a comedy, right?
Yeah.
But like the color grade, it's got that sort of like dimly lit like indie look to it.
Man.
And it just like really threw me off. Like this movie should be like bright and like it's a comedy. Make it bright. You know, you don't need to have it all like dim and blue and looking like some fucking indie bullshit.
I think this goes back to like the like irony discussion. Like I think a lot of shit is like scared to be super genuine now. Like that's why Triple R rules. Yeah. Because Triple R is completely unironic.
Yeah.
It's like fucking hell yeah. And it's like bright as hell. It doesn't have like, it's not trying to be like.
Yeah, and like it's like for Saw.
Yeah.
Being like all dim and green and shitty looking. It's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Go ahead. Yeah.
But you're trying to do a comedy.
Yeah.
Like,
don't make it look like.
Just turn the color up a little bit. Like, why does it look like a cancer drama?
Yeah.
You know? Like,
that's why Cat in the Hat rules. Because Cat in the Hat, like, no pretenses. They're like, we're going to make it like, this is a movie for adults.
Yeah.
It's not a kid's movie.
No.
I watched it as a kid and I was like, oh, this is pretty wild. And then as an adult watching it, you're like, this is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a...
Mike Myers is such a legend.
Oh, man. Dude, the scene where... Alec Baldwin in that movie is a dog, too. He's so funny as, like, the wife's, like, shitty boyfriend.
Oh,
they're like new dad.
Yeah.
He's like, he goes back to his house after he's got his like suit on and he's like with the wife and he's like, "Hello, Joan." And then he goes back to his house when she goes to work and he's wearing like a man girdle. Oh, he like pulls it off and his like gut falls out. And he pulls like his top teeth out and then he just puts on like some chick doing like aerobics on TV. And then he's like, and then the repo men come in and they're like, "You didn't pay," and he's like, "You're repossessing my TV." Like he's just such a like comically piece of shit.
Honestly,
so
Alec Baldwin is like great at playing slimy
just
losers and
big
stuff.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's why Miami Blues rules.
Yeah,
he's such a weird
like
fuck up.
Fucking 30 Rock. He's quite funny.
Yeah, he's a great comedic actor.
Yeah,
it's a shame he's
gone death row now. Yeah, for intentionally killing that woman.
For premeditated murder. It's a shame that he murdered that girl.
Yeah, in cold blood. Yeah.
And when I heard a story. This is Chromeboys exclusive. I heard a story that he said before he pulled the trigger. He said, "You feeling lucky, bitch?" He unloaded the whole clip on her. And he kept squeezing the trigger even when he ran out of bullets. That's what I heard he did.
Yeah, you got my bad angle. I hope he kind of hope he comes back.
Oh, I do. I love him, man. I love I love all the Baldwin boys.
Yeah,
they're sick.
Like maybe once Alec gets out from under his false accusations, that'd be sick if they had like a movie with all the Baldwin boys together. You know, get Steven and Alec and Billy and Daniel. Is it Daniel Baldwin?
I think Daniel. Yeah.
I don't know. But there's like 4 or 5 of those guys,
Baldwins. And they all. I love like the Baldwinism. Like when I noticed that I think it was Stephen Baldwin is in Too Old to Die Young. And I didn't know at first, but I was like, man, this guy's like he's got a Baldwinism about him. And then I saw the cast.
He's like the nutcase one. Right?
Yeah, and he plays a lunatic in the show.
He's sick. He's one in Usual Suspects, right? That's
yes,
Steven.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's like he's got like in No Too Old to Die Young. He's got like spiked up hair and shit. He looks crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, he's
as like a 55-year-old.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that show.
It's tight. It's really long. Like every episode's like an hour and a half. It's very funny. Like Amazon was like, yeah, we're gonna let Nick Winding Refn like direct a show for us. It'll be a 10-episode miniseries. Yeah. And then he like gave it back to them, and like some episodes are like 2 hours, and others are like 45 minutes.
Hell yeah.
It's a cool show though.
Yeah, I should peep that.
Miles Teller is a cop involved in organized crime who's also fucking a 16-year-old.
Nice.
And her dad is Stephen Baldwin.
Damn.
Yeah.
Miles Teller's actually decent. He got a lot of hate, but I think
he's cool.
Been in some good shit. He's usually pretty good in it. I don't know.
Top Gun 2.
Yeah.
Rooster.
Fucking War Dogs.
Oh yeah, War Dogs was tight.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
We should have called this podcast War Dogs.
War Dogs.
That's cool. That's a cool term.
Yeah, and I've been trying to catch that high of the dumb guy swag of Alex Cross.
Yeah.
It's hard. I haven't quite reached it, but I'm watching like Gerard Butler movies.
They're great.
He's kind of like the king of dumb guy swag these days.
300 is a great dumb guy swag movie.
Yeah, or just like the shit he does like recently.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Like Cop Shop and Plane and like Last Seen Alive. He does like 2 a year that he like stars in and produces.
Yeah.
And they're just about him being a fucking badass.
He's heading down the Seagal path.
Yeah.
Of just 2 a year. He produces them.
Yeah.
He's cool.
He rocks, though. I really like his movies a lot.
He's the man. Gerard, we know you're listening. You're welcome on the show.
Like, what's the one where he's like law-abiding citizen?
Oh, fuck
where he's just like a mega genius, like puppeteering events.
I love smart guys written by dumb guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that's part of why Alex Cross was so sick.
Yeah.
Is like the dumb guys writing like a genius super killer who the cops have to chase. It's like you can only fuck that up so bad. Like it's gonna be decent no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, it's a great premise.
There's gonna be something hilarious.
But I've also been watching the movies that Mel Gibson has been doing like in recent years.
Oh shit.
'Cause apparently you can get him for like $500,000 now.
Oh.
And like he'll show up and do your movies.
Fucking sick.
And he's also like for the last couple of years been doing like 1 or 2 a year.
Nice.
But his most recent one, it was pretty decent. It's like On the Line, where he plays kind of Howard Stern-esque like shock jock.
Okay.
Who's like a fucked up evil psychopath, kidnaps his family,
Whoa.
and calls into the radio show. So the whole thing's like him on the phone with this guy who's like holding his family hostage.
That sounds sick.
And I honestly love that it has this line, but it might be like the cringiest line I've ever heard in a movie.
Yeah.
So he's, talking with the fucked up evil guy on the phone.
Yeah.
And it's Mel Gibson too, which is a factor in this line.
That's big.
And the guy's like, "Who would you want to play yourself in the movie of this?" "I'm thinking Tom Cruise." Which is like a little bit because it's Mel Gibson, it kind of takes you out of it. Then he says, "For me, I'd want Joaquin Phoenix because I'm feeling a little bit like the Joker tonight."
No way they said that. Oh my god.
Which I was really glad it was in there, but it's also like skin crawlingly like, oh my god, how did you put that line in there? Like
that's what I mean. That's an unironic screenwriter. That's an old guy probably who has.
That was probably the first line he thought of, and he built the rest of the movie around.
He it's an old guy who just learned what like incels are.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh my god,
I'm feeling like a bit of a Joker tonight myself." And he did the laugh too.
Oh my god, I need to see that. What's this movie called? On the Line?
On the Line. Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
from
god.
I think it's from last year.
That's so tight.
It was tight. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that soon. That sounds so sick. Just for that line, that's amazing. Fellas, we can all relate to that.
Yeah, and sometimes you feel like a little bit of a Joker.
Sometimes you just kind of feel like a little bit of a jokester.
Yeah, he's been doing Leto Joker recently. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
it's looking
cool.
Good.
He looks cool. He's really cool. See, that's what I mean. I'm fucking jealous of that, man. To just be like, yeah, I'm the Joker.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, legit.
Like that's cool as fuck. No
cool
pretense. Like I can't even. Sometimes I'll put a different sweater on and be like, I look like a fucking.
Yeah, I get self-conscious because my fucking pants don't fit right or whatever, you know?
Yeah, or I'll be like, oh man, I wore these pants last time I saw these people.
Yeah,
they're gonna notice.
They're gonna think I'm a bum loser. Yeah, but the jokester, he just scrawls damaged on his forehead, white paint.
Throws the green wig on.
I'm the jokester, baby.
What do you want to know?
Yeah.
And then he's got to clear a couple things up. He's got to say, look, guys, I don't dress up as the Joker every day.
Yeah. I don't have sex with my girlfriend dressed up as the Joker.
I know you
guys. Which, I mean, we know is a lie, but still.
Not true. But,
yeah.
Whatever. Whatever. Got to save face for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I don't...
Even though we all know the skinny on that.
Every Joker
I think
guy.
Every Joker guy either has or wants a Harley.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
You can't not. It just goes with the... That's why the Joker sequel has Harley, because, like... They had to suck for this new Joker franchise. They had to suck the fellas in with literally me.
Yeah,
and then give us the power fantasy.
Yeah,
now
give us like the fucking spanking material.
Here's beautiful angel Lady Gaga.
Man, opening day of Folie à Deux.
Yeah,
is gonna be like the midnight showing.
Yeah,
it's gonna be just like. You'll hear.
It's gonna be a little Paul Rubens sesh.
Yeah, that was fuck. I'm feeling we've talked about before, but like the Joker like opening weekend.
Yeah,
it's actually so sick because like they managed to get it in your head that like somebody's probably gonna come in with a gun and shoot the place up.
I literally it was like one of the most electrifying theater.
It was legit on my mind. Like I think it must be like a genius marketing tactic.
I think it was.
But like it was like I was like checking the exits and stuff, you know.
When I saw it the first time, there's that like the shooting scene where he shoots Robert De Niro and like the music's like pah, 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 pah. Like I literally someone got up to like go pee and literally for half a second I was like, oh my, it's happening.
Yeah, no, it was on my mind.
I'll never forget.
Which really made the theatrical experience a lot better.
It was a fucking blast.
Yeah.
Americans, what's the matter with you?
Yeah,
that was a fun experience.
Warner Brothers should have like hired people to burst into like a couple theaters with those like realistic looking guns that just make the sound but don't shoot anything.
Honestly, if just as a marketing tactic, they had like a couple like armored security guys in like theaters.
Yeah, like when old horror movies would park the ambulance out front because everyone's having heart attacks because it's so scary.
Like that would just be so, you'd be like, ooh, ooh, this is crazy.
Yeah, get some like local theater people to dress up like guards out front and shit.
That's the modern equivalent, because I just watched this movie called Drive-In Massacre. It's this like old shitty slasher about a guy who like murders people at the drive-in theater. Nice. And the movie ends with like the broadcaster being like, all right folks, the movie's over, but I think the killer's in this theater. It was cool. And it was like, oh, ooh. That's the modern equivalent of being like, the call was coming from inside the house. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, you're like, there might be a shooter in here.
It rocked, though.
It was brilliant. It was so, like, it's such a legit, like, memorable theater experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this weekend, though, or, like, the opening weekend for the sequel, it's going to be more masturbatory for sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be some
beating
fellas.
It to Lady Gaga.
She rocks. I like her.
Yeah.
Because A Star Is Born, I fucking loved.
I actually don't know if I've seen any of her movies.
That one, Star Is Born.
Is that the Bradley Cooper one?
Yeah. I didn't want to watch it because I was like,
what, am I gay?
Literally, yeah. I was like, I'm too straight for this movie. I'm not watching it. And then my girlfriend was like, no. It's actually good. And I watched it, and by the end, I was like...
I mean, that is one where, like, they've remade that movie like 5 times.
Yeah, with Chris Christopherson once.
It's probably got something going for it.
Well, I haven't seen any of the old ones, but the Bradley Cooper one was sick.
Okay.
It's cool. Sam Elliott's in it. And
oh, nice.
It was tight. It was a good movie. I was surprised. And Lady Gaga. She's great. She's a really good actress. Yeah,
when I heard that they're making the new Joker a musical, I was actually like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Like all the dancing shit in the first one is great.
Yeah, that's like the most iconic part now.
Yeah.
It's his did you see it wasn't Jokester. I saw this fat like Mexican guy in those like
a cholo.
No, like a legit Mexican.
Nice. I'm gonna cut in the song like a cholo here. I'm just gonna add a little M there, actually. No, I can't do it while it's playing. Yeah. I just discovered this song this week, and it's sick. Have you ever heard it?
No.
Okay, you continue telling your story about the Mexican kid. I'll boot it up here.
It was just a cool TikTok from this Mexican kid living in those like hovels, like the little sheds that they have.
Yeah.
And he had like the face paint on, and he was doing the like stair kick dance just like in his living room with his dad sitting on the couch.
Oh yeah, just another example of the fucking man trying to keep some cool guys down.
Fucking, we got shut down, fellas. We started talking about Brendan Fraser's divorce rape, and the deep state deactivated the recording software.
Yeah, yet again. This is the second time.
I believe they call this DDoSing.
Yeah, I'm under DDoS attack right now.
There we go. We're back. They can't stop us.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, yeah. If there's one song to make you feel about getting DDoSed by the deep state.
Cholos know all about cyber warfare.
Yeah, fucking like a cholo.
Yes. That stinks. Fellas, we had a technical issue.
Yeah.
We lost a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, we had some real dynamite coming through there.
We lost. We decided to cast a Berserk movie.
Yeah.
Starring Brendan Fraser as Guts.
Yeah. It was very, very funny.
It was hilarious. You had to be there. You gotta just believe it was very funny.
Fortunately, virtually nobody listens this far, so it will be a huge loss.
If you're the Belgian guys, sorry, fellas.
Sorry, man. We had a really funny bit. We were
really
mind
good.
casting a Berserk live action starring Brendan Fraser as Guts and Timothy Chalamet as Griffith. I'm sure you can fill in the blanks of the riffs. It's a little weird doing it again 10 minutes later. Don't know if we can replicate the energy.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry, fellas.
We also had a reasonably funny bit giving critical support to Gwyneth Paltrow in her battle against fat people, who frankly have no right to say anything to.
I see a lot of that. That was a bigger thing like a while ago, but like the fat acceptance. But
yeah.
I think that's one that like even a lot of the most like clown world pilled liberals are like, no, it is just bad for you.
Yeah, with like the whale. Do you know who Lindy West is?
Isn't she like a model?
No.
Okay.
She's like an annoying fat woman who's made a full career out of that. She had like a show about being an annoying
I've heard
fat
the name.
woman.
Okay.
And she like writes like articles for The Guardian or whatever.
About being fat?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's like her thing.
Okay.
Is that she's fat.
Damn, that sucks.
But like she had this like whole thing about how, like the whale is like fat face or whatever.
Oh my god.
But the thing with that is like nobody is naturally 600 pounds.
Yeah.
Like you're already big, Lindy. But like the whale guy is twice your size.
Yeah.
And like you don't hit 600. Like maybe there's some specific like medical condition that some people have with that big. I kind of doubt it, but
chronic long COVID fibro. I think will do that to you.
But like nobody hits like 600 pounds without having like severely disordered eating and lifestyle.
It takes years of work to get that big.
Yeah.
You have to make the wrong choice every day for years.
So I mean, I feel like there's a difference between the whale style, like the biggest, my 600-pound life person.
Like he's huge.
Like none of those people just have a gland issue.
When you're that big,
they're all eating like 25 pizzas.
And
a
they
day.
don't. Those guys like when you hit 500 and plus, they have no pretenses about like what they're doing. They're like, yeah, I eat fucking 9 pizzas a day.
Yeah.
Wash it down with like 8 liters of soda.
That was like in the whale. I think it's like it definitely wasn't supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
But it has all these scenes where Brendan Fraser's like putting like peanut butter on pizzas and eating it and then like choking and stuff.
That's literally me.
But yeah, like I saw this one thing a while ago where I think it was like the LA school board put it out. And it was sort of like some like teachers talking to some like nutrition expert.
Yeah.
And she was all kind of like, what even is healthy food? Like any food is healthy if you like it. And then it turned out this lady's a marketing person for Mondelez.
Oh my
like
god.
Like the Oreo manufacturer.
Oh my god.
It's kind of like any food is actually healthy if you think about it.
Well, like
I'm pretty sure Gwyneth Paltrow's fucking soup and vegetables is healthier than Oreos. But.
Yeah, like I don't look. I'm not a pillar of health by any means.
No,
but like we can't like pretend that like everything is healthy if you like it.
Yeah.
Like every time I eat like a when I have like a microwave pizza, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh.
Like I had that like the Uber Eats membership thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were like late for an order once, so they gave me 3 months of it.
Nice.
And it was like about to expire, so I was like, all right, I got a couple discounts here and get 40% off if I spend $40.
Nice.
So I just bought like a big stack of Papa John's pizzas.
Nice.
And ate through them over 3 days.
Nice.
And I felt like dying.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
You're
Especially
not-
after the third day of eating the rock hard, cold cardboard pizza. It's like, man, I feel sick. Like, oh man.
I do think everyone should like love themselves, like be, love yourself. It's gay to say, but like, don't like just hate yourself all day. But
yeah, and being like a little big's no big deal.
who cares?
You know?
Yeah.
But
if you're fucking
600 pounds, like
can't-
something's wrong.
you can't pretend it's good. You're just really unhealthy,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Especially, and I don't feel like the sort of like normal fat people need to grab the 600 pounders and be like, yeah, we're all together. And like, that's, like,
Like I think I'm like kind of normal fat.
yeah.
And like I
mean, I'm kind of like skinny fat.
I don't think I need like a spokesperson
Yeah.
who's like triple me. Like actually we're all beautiful. Like I know I kind of look shitty. I know I could look better. And that's part of it goes back to life being a Japanese role-playing game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just putting my points into being brilliant and funny
Yeah.
and creative instead of literally guts from Berserk.
Guts. Yeah, that would be sick if they had fucking Brendan Fraser again in his The Whale fat suit as Guts.
Fat ass guts.
Plastic wig on.
I can't believe that they were calling Fat Face on him. Fat Face. First of all, rename it. That's literally what it is.
Yeah, it's no different than blackface.
It's just as offensive.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be allowed.
No.
But like, what would they prefer? That he just actually
That they get a real fat guy to play him. That was like when it was first, like before it came out. Remember the fat gay guy from Mean Girls?
Yes.
He was all pissed off because he thought he should have got the role because he's actually fat and gay.
All right, shut up.
But like, bro, nobody gives a shit about you. Everybody loves Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, don't steal his like comeback just because you want to be fat and gay in a Darren Aronofsky movie.
Yeah,
Shut
and
up.
like we were saying before, we got DDOSed by Gay Ron and the Deep State.
Yeah.
The reason Brendan Fraser is able to bring that much pathos to the role is because he's been through divorce rape.
It's literally the worst thing you could ever, as a guy, go through ever.
Yeah, it's the most painful experience known to mankind. 10x childbirth.
I'm pretty sure that's in the Bible.
And like, I'm pretty sure the fat gay guy from Mean Girls has not ever been divorced from a woman.
He doesn't know 1/10 of that.
So he has
pain.
no clue about the depths of the human condition.
Oh,
The
growing up
depths
gay in
of
America
human
in the 80s was
suffering.
hard.
Mm-hmm.
All right, buddy. Try lasting 1 day in divorce court.
Yeah.
You fucking have a gun in your mouth on the way home. It's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
As two fellow me being divorced at 16.
Yeah. Me getting married at 42 and divorced at 43, and yet and somehow I got the stepkids.
What's up with this?
Is that a possible thing to happen? Like you get
get-
married and you become a stepdad, and then you get divorced and you end up with the kids.
I think
Your wife goes on vacation to fuck Dominican guys.
just as an example,
Yeah, just as a theoretical.
just off the top of my head. Your wife goes to fuck Eduardo, a Dominican guy.
And you get stuck with her shitty kids who don't respect you.
I think that can happen.
Yeah.
I think anything can happen.
I guess so.
I'm a glass half full kind of guy. I think anything can happen. Well, there's that Brendan Fraser movie, Journey to the Center of the Earth,
Okay.
where he's divorced. And this is pre-divorce rape, I think.
Oh, okay.
But he was a divorced guy with like a shitty son, and his son it's Josh Hutcherson or whatever.
Okay. I never saw that movie.
Oh, as a kid, it was tight.
Yeah.
But his son has like one of the funniest lines of all time. Because when I heard this as a 12-year-old, I was like, this kid's really cool. And now as an adult, I'm like, man, what a fucking loser. But he's like, he comes, so he's like all like shitty, and he like doesn't want to see his dad, and he's like, whatever. And his mom's like, you gotta spend the weekend with your dad, and he's like, fucking, this guy's gay, I don't care. So he comes in the house, and Brendan Fraser's like, oh hey dude, like, what do you wanna do, man? Like, I love you, son. And he's like, keep the fridge stocked with Mountain Dew and the TV locked on Family Guy, and we'll be all good.
Oh man, I might have to find that as a clip.
It was like, as a kid, I was like, whoa, that's so
man,
funny.
I would love to tell my dad that.
I was like, first of all, that's heaven on earth.
Yeah, TV locked on Family Guy, fridge fully stocked Mountain Dew.
This is a gay admittance, but like, because of that line, I tried Mountain Dew for the first time. Like, he said that, and I was like, oh,
damn, I mean, I love Family Guy.
I was like, this kid's really cool. And he likes Family Guy just like me. And he loves Mountain Dew. I should try Mountain Dew. And then I did, and I think I like pretended I liked it more than I did.
Yeah, Mountain Dew's
it's all right.
It's okay. I would literally never order it.
Zero.
I feel like I had a period of time where I would go when I was a kid and I'd get Subway. I would always get Mountain Dew with my Subway sandwich.
Does it go well?
It goes okay.
Is it like a nice like wine and cheese pairing? A Mountain Dew.
But as I've matured, now I'm a dark cola man.
Yeah.
Or not dark sodas.
Yeah.
So your colas, your doctors, your your root beers, your root ales.
I'm a bit of a soda nerd. Yeah. Remember when that was a trend where they were like, oh, ranch flavored soda? It was like a novelty gift.
Yeah.
Bacon flavored soda.
I feel like they still kind of do that.
Oh, they
There was
do.
like Peeps Pepsi not so long ago. It must be dreadful.
Yeah.
It must just be like so sweet and sickly.
Well, I got a Baja Blast kind of recently.
Oh yeah.
Mountain Dew.
It's pretty good.
It was okay. It was like a lot going. I had like 4 sips, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
That's when I've literally only ever had it paired with Taco Bell.
Oh yeah.
When I quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah. When I indulge in Spanish culture, because as a cholo, podcast, we
I'm a bit of a Mexican food nerd. Like
taco time, taco
chalupas,
burrito,
crunch wraps.
So like at Taco Bell, like when you make a crunch wrap supreme, in the motherland.
Yeah.
What do you guys do differently? Is it like hotter?
I mean, I think it's basically the same. I think if you were in like the streets of Juarez getting some street food,
Guadalajara,
getting a chalupa in Guadalajara,
looking for a Taco Time super beef burrito in Guadalajara. Do you guys do Mexi fries? Where are the Mexi fries?
Yeah, do you have a fucking Mexi pizza? I've been to Taco Bell once in my life.
I'm a Taco Time man, not Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Taco Time is...
I don't know if I've ever even been to Taco Time.
Oh, it's choice. It's so good.
I think I went to Taco Bell once, like 2 years ago, for the first time. And
It's not bad.
I had their little tacos that have the Dorito shell,
Oh, hell yeah.
which are pretty good.
Those are pretty good.
Pretty good.
That concept blew my mind as a kid.
Yeah.
When I saw the ad and it was like, it's a big Dorito as a taco shell. I was
Yeah.
like, this is what we've always wanted.
It's pretty tasty.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Just
We're
keep the-
sponsored by Taco Bell this
Keep
week.
the Taco Bell Doritos tacos in the fridge and some Mountain Dew and the TV locked on Family.
Yeah.
And we're good.
And we're golden.
And he just, I just remember seeing like, he had like a hoodie on. And for some reason as a
Nice.
kid, I was like, that's cool. This is a cool guy.
Yeah, man. He watches Family Guy. He drinks Mountain Dew. He tells his fucking dad to fuck off.
And then
Fuck off, Dad. I'm watching Family Guy.
And then like after they go on the whole like adventure to the center of the earth, there's a scene where they like find like diamonds or
They
like
meet Peter
big...
Griffin down there.
They find where they film Family Guy actually near the center of the earth. He met Brian. But he grabs this big gem and he starts like loading his backpack with him, and Brendan Fraser's like, what are you even gonna do with those? And he's like, I'm gonna buy a Maserati, obviously. And I was like, oh, he's so cool.
What a sick fucking kid.
He knows about cars, dude.
Yeah.
What a sick fucking guy.
Maybe I'll have to fucking peep that one. Sounds cool.
It
Sounds
is
like
cool.
that's a literally me character right there.
Yeah, the 13-year-old
Yeah.
from Journey to the Center of the Earth.
I don't know if the boys listening are gonna catch our discourse on literally me guys. I don't know if that got lost.
Oh, I don't know.
Who knows? Doesn't matter.
Who cares?
I'm over it.
Yeah. I'm not
Actually,
even...
no, it's grinding away at my soul. I'll put on a strong face, though.
I'm actually literally nobody.
Yeah.
I've never identified with a single character because I'm too complex.
Yeah.
I'm too complex.
Too cerebral.
The only guy I've even come close to identifying with is Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I gotta say, Agent 47 is the first time I've seen myself represented on screen.
Jacked, bald.
Yeah. A legendary operator.
Who's handsome and beloved by ladies everywhere. Is it Hitman Absolution that has the mission with all those like sexy nuns with guns?
I believe so, yeah.
Because that's another thing.
Is that the one where we have to break out of the hotel?
Yeah.
There's all these nuns. Yeah, that was Hitman Absolution.
I love adults who haven't grown out of being 13.
Well, that's what Hitman's supposed to be all about, though.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like, Hitman, like, heads didn't like Absolution.
Yeah.
Because it, like, tinkered with the formula a bit.
Hitman bald heads.
But I liked Absolution.
I think it was cool.
Like that level where you got to go through, like, the weed grow-op.
That was the first one I ever played, and I had to, like, not play it around my parents.
Because it's too fucking
sexy and, like, violent.
Up.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Hitman games, they've always had, like, kind of dopey, ludicrous stories.
Yeah.
But the good shit is always, like, within the level.
Yeah.
Like, I forget which one it is. I think it might have been Contracts. But they have this level where you go to, like, the Meat King's party, and it's, like, at, like, a meat plant. This, like, giant fat dude is having, like, a kink party in, like a slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
So there's all these people in, like, gimp suits and stuff, and you gotta, like, I mean, there's different ways to do it, but he's like a morbidly obese bedridden dude. So you gotta, like, hide a gun inside a whole chicken, which you disguise yourself as the waiter and bring it up to him. Pull your silver baller out of the chicken.
There was one in Absolution, I think, that was at like a amateur pro wrestling match or something.
Oh, yeah.
To,
like a bar boxing match at a bar or something like that.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I liked Absolution. They kind of made it into, like, a stealth corridor shooter.
Yeah.
But I thought it was fun.
I think they're fun.
That's kind of one of my... I mean, it's not a huge thing, but, like, in the new one, a lot of the levels are, like, huge.
Oh, yeah?
So there's no real way you could, like, figure out where the fuck is unless you, like, detective vision constantly.
Yeah.
And, like, you stumble across these mission stories, and they give you, like, an icon to follow.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of lame, but it's also just, like, the level is so big. Like, there's no way you could, like, figure this shit out.
Yeah.
Other than, like, looking at a guide or taking, like, hours to find it out.
Yeah. Which is what I do, because I'm a...
Yeah.
I like... When I need to take a break from all the thinking I do, so I play games like that just let me do light thinking.
Yeah. Like,
not too much work.
It's elaborate assassination puzzles.
Yeah, I never even used the detective vision once.
Yeah.
I just wander the level for hours.
But it's pretty tight. I had a big W, too. So I was looking at it, I wanted to buy it. It was like $90.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's kind of steep.
Yeah.
I'm going to check Steam DB and see how regularly it goes on sale.
Yeah.
And I looked, and it's got, like, pretty regular, like, sale drops.
Yeah.
But it was, like, due for one.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, it's probably within the next couple weeks. It's already a little overdue.
Yeah.
And I held off buying it.
Yeah.
The next day, it went on sale.
That's a huge dub for all the fellas.
Yeah, I think everyone can join in.
That's enormous.
Patting me on the back for that one.
Nice work.
Saved $40.
That's tight. I had a cool experience in Elden Ring recently.
Nice.
I got to Melania.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm like not good at the game. I'll just be 100% real.
Yeah.
And I take I also receive like basically no pride from like I tell people about it and they're like, you used summons for that boss? What are you, gay? And it's like, no, I just don't care.
Yeah.
Like the game is cool and I want to play through it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
If I get stuck somewhere, I just want it done. So I summoned this dude from Melania, and his name was like Let Me Solo or something.
That guy's like famous.
Well,
or maybe it's somebody pretending.
I think
to
it was
be
someone
him.
pretending.
Like with the bucket on the
Yeah,
head?
he had like the jar on his head.
Oh, okay. I guess it probably wasn't actually that. It was probably just people do that.
Yeah.
You know?
But he went in and I just sat down and he fucking did the whole thing.
Nice.
And I was like, cool. I just got to watch. I had the like telescope out and I was just watching from like a mile away. And he just did the whole thing. He killed it.
Yeah, I could never fucking beat her.
It's brutal.
I should have just summoned people in.
It's
but my
brutal.
stupid pride. I was like, no, I can, because I beat every other boss
Oh yeah,
by myself.
crazy.
But I had like the cheesiest fucking build.
Nice.
Where I just had like the mega like tombstone shield
Oh yeah,
that just like is 100% block with almost no stamina loss.
Yeah.
And like a spear, and you can do spear attacks with the shield up. So I that's probably the easiest build you can do.
Yeah.
But even with that, I couldn't fucking.
She's
I
like
tried Melania so many times.
obscenely difficult.
Because she gains health back even when you block.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, my build literally cannot do this, and I'm not good enough at dodging.
Yeah, I tried like 3 times. Got washed like immediately.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, let's get some boys in.
Did you like beat it? You must be pretty close to the.
Yeah,
What end? Did
she
you
was
go with beautiful Angel Ronnie?
no, I
for your
did the frenzied flame ending.
Oh, okay, that's
I-
the one I did the one time.
It's
beat
cool. You go down and get like
Hugged.
touched,
Yeah.
gripped.
And become a fucked up psycho
It'd
with
be
glowing
insane.
orange eyes.
It's crazy they don't just paint Joker makeup on you. When you go down there.
Maybe in the DLC they'll have
I hope
that in.
so. I hope there's Joker content in the Elden Ring DLC.
Yeah, crossover.
Well, that's such a like. There are guys who actually like hope for that kind of shit. Like like anime guys probably are like, man, I hope there's like a Naruto reference in the new Elden Ring DLC.
Well, I mean, they do have actually. Fuck, I played it a little bit. Before I was testing the waters before I got into Hitman.
Yeah.
But I have this one who I started up, and he's gonna be my next one. It's Gunst.
Guns.
So I just made him try and look like a retarded version of Guts, and I have the giant greatsword. Actually, sometime if you still got it, you must still have it installed.
Oh, I was playing yesterday.
Do you have the normal greatsword? Like,
Yes.
Just called greatsword.
Yes.
Do you use it?
No.
Could you give it to me
Yes.
so I can dual wield?
Yes.
And be a fucking badass on Gunst.
yeah, no problem. Gunst. Gunst.
I just like maxed out a bunch of sliders. Just
Yeah.
like biggest chin, biggest forehead, predator eyes as close together as I could get them.
Predator eye. Oh man. Yeah, basically only the video games we like are cool.
Yeah.
All other ones are gay.
Exactly. Yeah, so Hitman 3, cool.
Cool.
Elden Ring,
Cool.
cool.
Lego Star Wars? We don't even have to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not going to say anything about it.
Maybe by a man. Like,
Man, what are we at now after our
okay,
brutal...
we're at like 105.
All right.
The boys
Fellas,
lost some legendary content.
This
but
was
I think we made up for it.
Yeah,
And then some.
what's that Greek thing about the guy pushing the boulder?
Having gay sex?
Yeah, the Greek proverb
you
about
seen-
fucking guys.
Have you ever seen the towel boy meme?
Towel? No.
It's this thing that's on like lunatic Twitter. But it started. There's this like. I'll do a little quick story time. Then we'll wrap her up.
Yeah.
But there's this. She's like some like Italian e-girl.
Okay.
It's like cute girl, but
Yeah.
she had like kind of short hair for a while. And I believe it sort of started. Somebody made a post with like a picture of her, and it's like, this is what 13-year-old towel boys in ancient Rome looked like. Still think it's weird to be a gay pedophile?
Dude, what the fuck? Dude, what are you saying?
I'm gonna find a picture of her here. And it just became a meme where people would riff about how in ancient Rome, since that's what the towel boys looked like, being a gay pedophile, not that weird.
Still think it's That's such a funny attitude about being a gay pedophile.
Yeah, it's like this chick here.
That's what towel boys looked like in ancient Greece.
Yeah.
No, I think they looked like 13-year-old boys.
Oh, it's this picture specifically.
I don't...
This is your ancient Roman towel boy.
I think that guy's wrong. I don't know what else to say, fella. I think you're just wrong.
Still think it's weird to be a gay pedophile.
Guys, if every child just looked like an adult, sexy woman, it's not weird to be... That's so strange. Like, why would you type that? And to take that angle of being like, is it still really that weird? That is so funny. Yeah. This is what towel boys look like.
Yeah.
Like, also, if you're that girl, like, it's kind of rude.
I believe she did find out about it and was a little taken aback, let's say.
Because you're just implicated in like one of the worst takes of all time.
Yeah, it's a type of thing where it's just like, is that a joke? Is it not a joke? Like,
was the guy's profile picture like one of those like statues?
I think it might have been.
Still think, is that the tweet down there, right below? This is what.
Sorry.
This is what 13-year-old boys looked like in ancient Greece, and you wonder why they were all gay pedophiles. Shit, I would be one too, dude. Why do you think that?
Yeah. Fucking Hindustan, cool guy here, you know.
Yeah. Hindustan, but like, what information do you have that led to you thinking this is what 13-year-old boys looked like?
I don't know.
This is what the towel boys, ancient Roman warriors, had sex with looked like. This is what they took from us. Like, what the fuck? I'm like legit like baffled by this. Seeing a pretty woman online. I am a gay pedophile.
Okay. Like, imagine you're chilling with your homie in ancient Greece and his 13-year-old boyfriend looks at you from across the room like this. IDK about you, but I'm definitely going behind the back and clapping those cheeks. Screw friendship for real.
What the fuck? I hope.
Okay, and here's the comment from the girl. For those who don't speak Italian, I'm referring to the meme of months ago, according to which I should be a 13-year-old Greek boy. Since I don't use Twitter, I've only now discovered everything that is being created behind it. I don't even know what to think.
That's pretty fair. That's a pretty fair opinion. That is one of the most bizarre opinions on a pretty girl I've ever seen.
Yeah, you see like a cute girl on the internet and just be like, damn, imagine if she was a 13-year-old boy.
Well, being like, I bet this is what 13-year-old boys used to look like. That's like, what did you do? Yeah, something happened in our gene pool to make guys stop looking like girls. And wouldn't that mean? Okay, also, like if they look like that at 13, why can't that would implicate that like they just look like that as adults, right? So why couldn't you just say this is what Greek guys used to look like? Why do they have to?
Yeah.
God damn.
But yeah.
What a fucking crazy opinion.
But yeah, if you're listening to this, towel boy, I'm available.
Get at our boy. He doesn't think you look like a towel boy.
I didn't say that.
Oh my god.
That's some good stuff.
That's fucking crazy. Right. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah. Like, damn, imagine if that girl was actually a 12-year-old boy. Whew.
That would be so hot. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah. That's a towel boy for you.
Oh my god. That's so crazy. Like, that's just so straight up nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is what fucking 13-year-olds look like in Greece.
Like adult women.
Yeah, like a 25-year-old woman.
Never forget what they took from you. Look, fellas, sometimes you guys take these ideologies a little too far. You have a couple bad takes in there, boys.
You're letting your Roman bust profile picture go to your head.
Yeah, let's cool off a bit here, fellas. Whew.
Whew.
What a closer.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Well, we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, fellas, don't do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.